Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Well, let's see what I'm up to today. Okay, I know Easter's coming up, and this is going to be a very big project. And I'm hoping I can get it done in one video. But if I can't, no big deal. We'll just split it into two videos. I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to do with these wine glasses here. Okay. I'm going to use my Let's Resin coasters. We're only going to need two, because we're going to use these two twice. Okay, we're going to I have these pastel colors right here because this is an Easter project, and these are the colors that I picked. And we're going to put those colors down in the coaster, and I'm just going to swirl them around, in a circle, each color. And I'm not going to mess around in the mold too much. Then we're going to take our wine glass here, and we're going to put the bottom of the glass down in here, and we're going to let it cure. Then we're going to take it out of the mold, and that will leave us with the coaster on the bottom of here, like so. You'll just have to picture the mold not being there, our casting being there. And then I'm going to try to, when that gets to a sticky state, I'm going to try to drop these little clips down in there on the sides. And I'll show you why later on when I get to that part. Okay, so then we'll have that out of the mold and everything, and we'll have our clips on it underneath. Okay, now for the bottom part, I'm going to take this board right here. It's a cutting board, is all it is. And I'm going to draw a circle, cut it out, and then I'm going to place these bunnies on it. I'm going to glue them on there. That's Mom and Daddy. And then we're going to put baby boy, baby girl, a couple of eggs, some grass, and we'll glue it all down on that thing, on that circular piece. Then we'll cut it out. So we'll have our circular piece with our bunnies and everything on it, right? So we're going to take it and put it, we're going to put our colors in the mold again, and then we're going to take that piece that we made with our bunnies and put it down in there, and then we're going to take the glass, and now we're going to go this way on the mold, and then we're going to let that cure. So now we've got the top on here, we got the bottom curing, so when it gets done, we're going to pop it out of the mold, and now we've got a wine glass that has a top and a bottom. And this is going to have our scene in it, our bunny scene. And we'll add our lights to it too. I forgot to mention that. And then this top right here will just be like a candle holder. You can put a candle on top of it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go get some resin, and we'll get started on the we'll have to do the bottom part first, because this is going to have to be the last part we do. I have our colors down in the cups, and this is Lemino, Mint, Let's Resin in pink, Lemino in light green, and Finnabear in yellow. I have a little bit of resin down in the cup, and I do that so that I can get my mica stirred up real good in my cup before I add the rest of my resin to the cup. And this helps with your bubbles in your cup, keeping the bubbles down. So you're not stirring your whole cup like this. Okay, I'm going to spray some alcohol in the mold. And I'm going to go ahead and start pouring my colors. Okay, and I'm going to stop right there. I have about that much room left in my mold, but I want to go ahead now and take my little silicone tip brush, and I'm going to just swirl these a little bit, right like that. And I'm going to take my heat gun. I'm going to spray some alcohol. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my cup in there. First, I'm going to add a little bit of resin right here, because there's a little, the cup goes down a little bit right there, and I don't want it to form a pocket when I lay it down. Hopefully it won't. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I'm going to spray it with some alcohol. Has a bubble under there. I can see it. Let's try it again. There we go. I think I got it that time. It's tricky. Okay, and I'm going to use the heat gun. Okay, and we're going to have to clean this stem right here too, because I have some resin on my hands and it's sticky, so we got to make sure we do that before we let this alone and cure. But I'm going to go ahead and fill the mold up. I'm going to take my silicone stick again, and I'm just going to swirl this resin around. Right like so. I'm going to use my heat gun. And alcohol. Now I'm going to take this alcohol pad right here. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to hold the top, and I'm going to take that stem, and I'm going to clean it off really good. Okay. Now I'm going to switch it out and get the other cup. Okay, we're all ready and set up for our next pour. I'm going to spray some alcohol in the mold, and we're going to go ahead and go in the same way we did with the other coaster. How's everybody doing today? I hope we are doing great. Okay, now I'm going to take my silicone tip brush, and we're going to do the same thing here that we did on the other coaster. Just kind of mix it about. I'm going to use the heat gun. Okay, here we go. That one went a lot better than the first one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour some more our colors on here. I'm using heat gun. I'm going to spray some alcohol. And now I'm going to clean the stem. Okay, and you have to make sure that you keep an eye out on these because they'll try to move on you. So I'm going to let them cure a little bit, and then we'll come back in and add our hook, our little clips to them. And I'm going to go ahead and turn them like that. Okay, for our eggs, I'm going to spray some alcohol in the molds here, in the mold here. I'm going to shake it out in case I got too much. And I'm going to go ahead and pour some resin down in here. I'm going to do one in each size to show you all how I done them. Whoop. Hate it when that one does that. Hard to get it in that one. Come on. Oh, this one's wanting to give me fits, y'all. Okay, I'm going to use the Alcohol Pearl Enchanted. The Alcohol Ink Pearl Enchanted. And I'm going to drop a few drops down in here. I did about 8 drops. And then I'm going to follow it with my white, Sinker White. Let's Resin Sinker White. And now I'm going to fill it up to the top. And now I'm going to use this Villainius, and it's also a pearl, alcohol ink pearl. I did 6 drops in it, and I'm going to follow it with the Sinker White. And I'm going to go ahead and fill the mold up. And I'm going to add this alcohol pearl envy to our small one down here. I put 4 drops in it. And I'm going to follow that with the sinker white. And now I'm going to add the divine blue. I put 6 drops in there. I'm going to follow it with the sinker white. If I can get it in there. I was making a mess. Okay, now I'm going to take this clear stretch cord string right here. I'm going to take this little cup that I just cut the top and the bottom off of. I'm going to go ahead and drop the string down in here into my egg. There. I'm making sure that I get right up against the wall of the mold. And there they are, just to give you a little close-up. Okay, I have our circles here drawn out, and I traced this over the tops of the wine glasses. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut them out. I went ahead and cut them a little bit smaller than the wine glasses to make sure that they fit nicely inside the cup. And I'm just cleaning the excess marker off. Okay, our glasses are ready. And I stuck these toothpicks in each one so that they couldn't slide down into the resin when I walked out of my craft room. I just needed to know that they weren't going to slip off down in there while I was out of the room. So we're just going to slide those toothpicks right out of there now because we don't need them anymore. They have served their purpose. And I'm going to put them up here and reuse them again because there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And now we're going to demold our bottom piece, which will be our top. Let's see if everything turned out okay. Okay, all of our little pieces are in. I'll set that coaster to the side because we're going to use it again for the top, And there's our piece. I'm so ecstatic right now because there's no bubbles in this one. Okay, let's see if we can get that lucky on the second one. Come on, please, please be okay. Please, please, please be okay. Please don't let anything be wrong. Okay. Let's turn it over. I am not believing this, you guys. There is no bubbles in either one of them. That is amazing. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and slide these back on here because I don't want to mess them up because we're going to have to turn them over on this side to do this one now. And I want them to sit in this coaster. And we're just going to get the other two coasters out. And I have to match this back up again, you guys. Okay, I finally found how it goes back in there. Right like that. Okay, now I'm going to get the other two out and we'll work on those. But that's going to have to be part 2 video because this is this video is going to be too long. It's just going to be too long. I'm going to have to split it up into 2 videos, you guys. But we'll go ahead and demold our eggs in this video. And I will show you how we're going to do the eggs. And then we'll have to end this video and start on another one. I'm looking for my oil, you guys. Okay, there's that egg. And we're going to sand that a little bit. And I'm going to pick out the best ones of these. Isn't that beautiful? I love that one. There's the green one, which is called, that one's called Envy. I don't really like this one. It doesn't have a whole lot of color to it. Guess I didn't put enough alcohol ink in it. I mean, it's still pretty, but it's just not my favorite. And then this one, I think it's purple too. Well, I did two purples. The top of that one come out real funky looking. It had too much alcohol ink sitting on the top of it. And the cord went in there crazy. The little string here, stretchy string. Yeah, we're going to toss this one. Okay. Okay. We're going to take one of these right here. And I'm going to slide it on the egg like that. I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue here And I'll just take it, the Gorilla Glue, and I'll put it on there. And then I will slide this on here like this. And then I'm going to set it up somewhere and let it go ahead and dry. The reason I'm not going to do it right now is I need to let this harden up a little bit so I can sand this top off right there. I need to sand that a little bit to make it flat. So our piece right here will fit on there just right. So that's how I'm going to do the eggs. Like that. And then to make them where they will. See, we made these right here, so we're going to run this through there. And we'll clip off the excess that we don't want. Right? And then we'll take these crimp tubes right here. And we'll cut off the excess and put that crimp tube on the end and crimp it. And then we'll put a little ring on there, and it'll keep it from sliding out. And that's how we're going to do that. So for those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you here. I truly appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. And I hope to see you in part 2 of this video so we can finish these up. Bye, my friends.